Welcome back to AI, the Somnium files. My name is Jake. We're back at Somnium sinking in the villain. Help Iris escape. If Iris escapes, you may discover So's secret. Okay, so not So's achievement, but So.
A large wooden box.
So we were supposed to do something to it. Don't think the first thing we can do is
A warehouse door.
knock, listen. Let's listen.
I hear a dull impact at regular intervals. Like a knife plunging into meat.
Game, please. So yeah, the answer was from date to that to dot dot dot.
A forklift.
Right?
Roger that. Leave it to me. It is time to unleash the Drift King.
Didn't you crash a minute ago?
That's
Besides, the forklift is front-wheel drive.
fuck. So yeah, this hard to get through. I
A
should just
warehouse.
try to find the thing that will get us forward. Just noticed you can do this. Look what there is. Though it apparently crashes the game as well. Okay, we're driving.
It is time to unleash the Drift King.
Didn't you crash a minute ago? Besides, the forklift is front-wheel drive.
I put it on auto because I read that. Oops.
There's something here.
Maybe you should jump in. You might unlock a bonus stage.
Do you have the mind of a child?
Just quick save. Portal
A
and
mysterious warp space suddenly appeared.
draw pebble. Fine.
It appears to be connected to that place.
That sound makes it hard to believe it was a pebble.
So yeah, I put it on auto because I read from a discussion thread that
A
if you
portal.
push a lot of buttons, it might matter.
A portal.
Put your hand in.
Here?
Yeah,
My hand.
yeah, you can do it.
I suppose if I must.
Well, that seemed to have worked out.
Oh, I've seen a boss character like this before. Are those boxes in the way too?
We do not have time to move each one.
If only we could use that crane.
Make an escape path. Remove the large box. Save.
Left, Dante.
Yeah. So we got doors. This one looks weird.
A A door to the warehouse. I cannot see inside.
Go in.
That door should have led to the warehouse, but...
Control panel.
Is this some kind of control panel?
Input fighting game combo. Yes.
The one that is difficult for humans to input?
Yeah, the GH raging combo.
Fine, just be quiet. No, wait. Inputting that sequence of commands with the lever shaped like this...
Crashes the game. Maybe if I'll walk like this, so as much as possible is being shown on the screen. Speedrun tactic to reduce lag. No! Ah. So yeah, I did the combo. And Aiba just hammered her head against it.
Oh, it moved!
Ring out!
That's a KO! If only she could fit through that gap.
Make an escape path. We're halfway there. Yeah, let's see.
4 minutes.
So yeah, there might be a lot of cool stuff I'm missing, but I just want to get through.
A warehouse... A warehouse...
Fuck. So yeah, I went through the door. I said delivery when she went through. Where are we at? Oh, I could just. I can. No. So we need to do. There's something here.
A warehouse door.
Open.
What's this? Something came out.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian era.
Thank you, Rate.
Heian era.
Nobody needs to hear your superfluous narration. What?
What's this?
A warehouse door. What's this? Something came out.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian era.
Nobody needs to hear your superfluous narration.
Yes.
Is the box hanging from the crane in the way now?
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and lift it up for now.
shrunk her body and made an escape path. Let me save.
3
So
minutes,
yeah,
Dante.
looked from a
A
guide.
warehouse door.
What do I have to do? So enter here and
Delivery!
operate lever, I think. And this will be over. There wasn't too many
Is this
options.
some kind of
Anyway. Guess raise lever.
understood.
I just want to be done with this place. Like it's only 10 minutes in recording, but I'll have to launch the game at least one more time. No, thought we were done. Go Iris, you can do it. You can do that.
It appears Iris was saved. Barely.
That shadow must be...
Eliminated the threat. And made an escape path. No. No. Achievement unlocked villa and evasive memory. Day 3 Sunday Kyusai.
Iris was in the Somnium earlier.
Yes, we saw.
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death.
Date seemed to recognize them.
And Date and Aiba...
Who is that figure?
Probably so himself.
You would say that?
True, he could imagine himself in his Somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
Doesn't seem to be anything here. Peter looks the same as usual. How does blinking work?
During a sync, the sinker's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's somnium. They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it.
I think we've already heard.
At this time, the sinker's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The sinker's memories are the whites, which remain in the shell. The sinker, or rather the sinker as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that.
What is the ego algorithm you mentioned?
Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements: memory and algorithmic structure.
I should probably say, since I got out of that place. Like so.
The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness.
Ego algorithm?
In short, it is your ego algorithm. What you call your mind, recognition, cognition, consciousness. All of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm. However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it. It's far too complicated. But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven.
That's true.
The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the sinker's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible.
About the mysterious figure.
The subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear after all. Even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the syncer experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves, like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share.
Boss and Buter seem to be trying to push that it must be so. That is the shadow.
He may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous...
It could be so.
Indeed.
The boss is standing there. Did the crime scene investigation team report anything?
No, nothing yet. They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery.
I know. Iba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
Searching.
About the Somnium earlier.
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date. But that was just a dream. It's not real. Saving her in Somnium won't save her now. I'm sorry.
Dots. Can we get an arrest warrant for show?
Are you kidding me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court. Besides, we don't even know for sure if that figure was so.
You said it was.
I said that it's probably him.
Excuse me? I'm right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
He looks tired. The medicine hasn't fully worn off yet. It makes him a bit dazed. Why did you call Shoko?
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
What is your alibi for Shoko's murder?
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
About Iris.
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
You killed Iris, didn't you?
I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
Dots.
It is impossible to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No. He still must have. He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse? Date, the investigation team is calling.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one at Ariake? Warehouse District?
Yes, that's right.
Huh. Okay.
Why? What happened?
It's, not here.
Yeah, and we didn't have Iber with us, so we don't have any recordings of what happened.
What's not there?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
Dots. Dots. Cold storage warehouse, Sunday, 11:25 p.m.
What do you mean there's no body?
We looked everywhere, but nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I know I saw it. I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Then perhaps someone moved the body between the time we left and CSI arrived.
Dots. Dots.
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
That you were wrong. Sagan residence, Sunday, 11:58 p.m.
Date?
Iris!
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell? Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
The world changed.
Day 4, Monday, something something AI. Okay. Just thinking about what this all means. So So either Date is losing it somehow. He's seeing things, or someone made some kind of mannequin of Iris that looked like her and fooled Date with it, but what would be the point of that? Or that he's not losing it, but he's somehow influenced through Aiba or something to see things. Those are my 3 guesses at the moment. Not sure which is the most probable. Police headquarters, Monday 9:32 a.m. Fourth would be that Iris has a twin, but I don't think there has been any kind of foreshadowing for that.
Aiba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Maybe Date is losing it.
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
Only money rained down from the sky.
Quick check.
If only I could control you with a remote.
Wink controlling Date's mind.
Make you do this, make you do that.
I can't believe it's not a raccoon.
What?
It's not a raccoon.
I've been wondering, which balls are bigger? Yours or this soccer ball?
The soccer ball, obviously.
Whoops. There's too much stuff in this room.
Where should I put old Jack here?
I thought his name was Bill.
Dots. Date is not.
Happy birthday to you. That song used to be copyrighted, you know? But now it's public domain and I can sing it to my heart's content.
Really?
Don't you love it?
Is that true?
So the darts board has all these holes and the tip of the dart goes in, right? It's kind of sexual, don't you think?
I do not understand. What is sexual about it?
You don't want to know.
You know, the kanji for chair comes out to strange mushroom. Makes me think of a man's strange mushroom, if you know what I mean.
Seriously, is that the only thing you can think about right now?
We should go skiing.
That was out of nowhere.
Is that a no?
Of course it is. We're in the middle of an investigation.
What? You don't want to go night skiing on my bunny hills?
I will not allow such scandalous behavior.
I was just kidding. What are you, jealous?
Dots.
Did you ever used to play with these rulers like a gun when you were in elementary school?
I don't know. I don't have any memories from back then, remember?
I sleep with a different one every night. They're so fluffy.
Oh, body pillow.
Merry Christmas.
It's November.
Yes, it is.
Grandpa. Answer me, Grandpa.
So many things.
Hey, Date, who's cuter? The Matryoshka or Aiba?
The first one.
I will carve out your insides and turn you into a Matryoshka.
Let's talk to... Aiba first. About Renju.
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
Mizuki, Daddy got something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message.
Maybe this one? Or the second?
In any case, the motive is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
Renju? Where did you go?
Oh yeah, he's still missing. Where is Renju?
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
I asked Moma for information too, but I had to promise him a meeting with Iris. Moma can wait for me.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Aiba told me about her.
About Okiura Fishery.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Yeah, we know this.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery. The company has been managed by Renju holds no share. In short, Renju did not
Yes.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
Yes.
I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
About prophetic tree.
Stranger things have been known to happen.
Stranger things.
2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Boss's knack for change is one of her good qualities. Not having beliefs is what she believes. That's how she established herself as a major player in the police department. Because she believed what she wanted to. About Sue.
Congressman Sejima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sejima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night, but he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C. So was in Iris's Somnium. So was in Iris's Somnium. So was in Iris's Somnium. So was in Iris's Somnium.
Yeah.
Dreams are constructed from memories. Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
Where's So now?
I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
A dream changing reality.
Date and Aiba saved Iris in Somnium. And that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not impossible. Well, I guess it's not impossible. Well, I guess it's not impossible.
Yeah, it's not possible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss.
Dream changing reality.
It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality? If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating. Within Mizuki's Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris?
Where is Iris now?
Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscape building.
Summary.
there are 4 people I should talk to. Sosajima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
Yes, let's get moving next time. So yeah, this was a hard episode to record. Kind of annoyed because I had to close and restart the game like 15 times maybe. Like sometimes it would just I would launch the game, load the save, and it will crash right away when I got into the game. So not every time of them was recorded. But yeah, thank you for watching and hope next times will go smoother. Probably will, because no Somniums I would think for a while. Yeah, see ya.